This automation will help you to automate your LinkedIn account. What it does is it will extract all the latest information from the web, aggregate the result, then create a summary of it and post to your LinkedIn account. This is the post just updated, so it has neat and clean formatting, as you can see here. The title, description, and each news has its own section and has its own hashtags, as you can see here. And this is also an image that is created using the ChatGPT image 1 model. The nice logo, heading, and list all infographic image here. Let me give you a demo first, then we will go on to the step-by-step tutorial. So first, let me trigger that. How trigger will work? Trigger will work from your phone. So I'm going to send a message using Telegram. Let's play on execute flow. Waiting for you to hear account. It says waiting for me to send a message. Let me send a message. There you go. Now it started the workflow. Just wait for it. Now it's doing the research. Next, it will aggregate all that research into one piece of content and then pass to the AI agent. As you can see, it's done. So it's passing to the prompt to the OpenAI, which is to create a image, and then it upload a copy to your Google Drive. This is actually very optional. You don't need to do that, this one, because it's just for me to have a copy of the image being generated. So there is merge. So it will merge both output of the AI agent, then it will upload to, and there you go, and done. So then in the last, you will receive a message on Telegram, and I will put the screenshot here. So it will tell you about the post URL. You can just open that from your straight from the, or you can see the output in my account, and there you go. Unlock the future. So this is the post, nicely written, nicely formatted. As you can see, 5 unlock the future, the 5 game-changing market trends you need to know. Personalization was the new black. So there's a loyalty, design, and SEO. This is graphic element. That is, if you want to do this, if you want to grab this particular automation, you can find the link in the description box and where you will be able to do that. But if you want more from the AI, then you should grab our AI profit machine library. Let me give you an overview. So this is the library which you will get 20,000 plus prompts that has everything from the marketing to your personal branding. There is a GPTs, and we update this particular machine every day. So there's also automation template which you can find here. So you can grab this, but if you want just this particular template, you can find the link in the description box. Anyway, going to the automation here. First, you need to set up your Telegram. So Telegram setup is actually pretty easy. All you need to do is create a new credential, and then you need to create a bot. So this is my Telegram. All you need to do is search for Godfather, and there you need to just type out here start. But if you're the first time user, it will give you information, and then you just need to type new bot or select from the list here. So it create a new bot. So how are you going to call it? So let's say you want to call something like, then you need to type that, and it will open a new chatbot for you, just like here. As you can see, this is the latest query we have used, and we got the success message. After that, you need to put that token here. That's it. Click on save, and then select your Telegram account, and the trigger will be the message, because this is the message you will send to your LinkedIn account. This is the Telegram trigger, so you don't need to add anything. Next step is to form a web search. For that, first type your query, whatever query you want to search to the web, and then execute. So after the set of this, just click on the execute step. Now it start listening to your query here, and then let's search for latest search engine optimization news. Let's see. Yes, so it has to your query, and this is the output you will get. Now going back to the canvas here. Now I have added the Tableau. You can use any other integration you want, but Tableau is actually best and cheapest way because it gives you around 3,000 searches into your credit. As you can see, I have already used 21, but let me refresh it. It should be more. Yeah, 31. You can follow the link in the description box. I'll get 1,000 credits for free, and then you can choose pay as you go because it's actually way cheaper. So all you do is copy this particular key, and if you don't already have the key, just click on create key, and it will create a key. Okay, and going back to this particular chat here, all you need to do is edit the options for your personalization. For example, Tableau has 3 ways to search the web. Use this particular automation to aggregate all the news and put it into one post. If your use case is general, for example, there is nothing related to the news. For example, you want to create tips on productivity or mindfulness, then you need to go to the general. But if you want to do some stock price updates, or if it's anything in relation to finance, you need to select this third option. That's it. And next is search depth. I personally recommend you to use the advanced because it's the best way to get all the information and let the AI do the rest. So you have to get that. And there is the time range. My particular automation is time sensitive because I only want past 1 day's news events and post that to my LinkedIn account. You can also set that to the week or to the month. Include answer. So what is include answer? Let me run this particular execute. So include answer is generated by the inbuilt LLM. It will provide you a summary of the searches. As you can see here, this is the included answer. I recommend you to add this because it will help LLM to get the idea what your search search was all about and something like that. So there is a number of results. As you can see, we have two results only. One is about 10 advanced techniques and second is about the 14 billion AI Google killer. So these are the two you can get from the past day. But if you are not satisfactory with it, then you can go ahead with the 3 days or something like that, and it add more resources to it. I suggest you go with 1 day. These are the output here. Let me close that. And there is a code. I have put this code because there are a number of results. So there is result 1. So there is 2. So there is a numbering to each result. So I want to compile all the result into one. So that's what this code do. So if you click on the execute step, so it get, as you can see on the right, so there is the answer, but there is a combined result. So this is what we want. Okay. And going to the next, this is the AI agent. This is your summaries will happen. This is where your post will generate it. Only things that matter here is your prompt. So this is the prompt which we engineered it. You don't need to edit anything here. The context is from the summarized answer as well as the combined answer with the URLs. It has also stated how you need to format or output your data. I am using the Open Router 2.5 Flash Preview. I'm using this because it's quite cheaper than the others available. I don't want you to use Open AI because it's actually pretty expensive. So I suggest you to go with the Google one, Gemini 2.5, straight from the Open Router API key. For this, you need to go to the Open Router API keys and create a key, and then you can select this particular model, which is already selected. You can use, that's fine. But if you want to do it for free, you can also get all the free models here. Just search for the model, type the prompt rising free. So there are a bunch of free available. For example, DeepSeek R1 is also free here, and Google Gamma 3 n4b is also free. So you can select that inside your node. Just search the model name and you will set it for free. So you don't need to pay anything extra for your LLM. Let's create our output. Just click on the execute step. We have our Instagram post. This is the text we have clean, simple text format which LinkedIn accepts. Here I am using OpenAI's node to create an image using GPT image 1. I've already included the prompt. You don't need to touch anything. Just you take all the output and create a infographic based on this result. But if you are cost sensitive, if you don't want that high cost, you can easily do that with the low or medium quality. It will be way less than you need, and there's actually no more other model available that is that cup to create infographics. So I suggest you to go with this particular model here. Okay, so you give all the information to this and create an image, then send it to Google Drive. So this is an optional step, but if you want to do that, you can go ahead and do it for my own purpose because I want to see what images are creating. Anyway, you can skip this particular process or detach that. Just click on this, so it will be fine. And let's just create the image. So it's executing this step, and it will take a lot of time, so you need to wait and then it will move forward. Okay, so it's done. It provide additional output here with the binary. As you can see, if you want to preview your image, you can go ahead here and preview that. It's actually pretty neat. It has given a title, logos, nicely logo, personalized logo, and there is the AI mode for Google search. So Gemini is taking over. AI generated overviews, the new frontier for visibility, build topical authority, be a content king. So this is something you want. You can go ahead and then it create a merge, combine both output here. As you don't need to do anything. It does the job, and then will post to the LinkedIn and give you the success message. This will be the success message. As you can see, successfully posted LinkedIn. This will be the URL, and there you go. Now when you open this, it will open your LinkedIn account with all the details and the image as well. This is the way you can automate your LinkedIn account, and there's actually 2-3 ways you can customize this. First, if you don't want to use Telegram, it's fine. You can easily detach this. You can put other trigger. For example, if you want to use your Gmail, you can also use that. But if you really want to schedule that at particular time of the day, you can schedule trigger interval. So the time you can set and you can attach that to your timeline. The thing is, you need to put that query will be constant. We got it from Telegram, but here you need to put that query by yourself and it search for that particular topic each day and it will provide you that result. This is something you need to be careful about. This particular workflow will be based on one query, not dynamic. You can create your own form here. Okay, add a form element, and the form element will be of fixed field name, so it's required. Nothing else you need to do. If you're going to activate your workflow, you need to put that in production. Here your form will look like so listening. So form will be look like this. So whenever I type something, for example, latest AI news, it will submit, and there you go. So it has the query from the form, and you can attach this particular query to your tablet. So this is the way, another way you can do that as well. These are the 3 ways. That is actually a great way to do that. And there's also one more, which is the chat trigger. You can also use that. So this is actually very familiar to the form one, so you don't need to do that. This is the way you can automate your LinkedIn with this personalized information. You can update your subscriber. You can play around with it, modify this however you want. I hope you understand the whole scenario here. This is just the starting. I will be creating a whole course on the n8n from the basics to advanced. For that, you need to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to request any type of template from me, do request that in the comment box. I will get back to you. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.